Next is URL connection. What is URL connection? The HTTP URL connection is basically an implementation of URL connection. This will help us to develop HTTP related clients. Just like we have a browser, that is HTTP client. Similarly, you want to develop HTTP client. For example, we use this for some of the applications where we want to develop a crawler. That means it goes visits so and so website and it tries to get the data and try to parse the data and insert into the database. So you can develop such applications using this HTTP URL connection. Fine. Let's take a quick look at HTTP client. So as you can see here, this is HTTP client, and here we are trying to open a connection. So see, here we are exploring here at the HTTP level. This HTTP further internally uses sockets. Okay. As you already know, TCP IP is at the base. The HTTP is above this. So this is the HTTP and this is the TCP IP. So this interacts with HTTP interacts with TCP IP. So what I'm trying to tell here is, whichever HTTP you are using, this internally goes and creates the connection. So this is the socket programming which we had seen until now. But you may ask me, like, when I am trying to do like this, socket programming is behind the scenes. Why I need to learn socket programming? The reason is there may be some customer applications which you want to interact at the socket level rather than at the high level. So in such case, you need socket programming. Okay. So as you already know, there are a number of HTTP methods. One is get, post. So you can just try to Google for what are the HTTP methods. There is something called get. That means you send a request, like I want to send a request to this specific website as a get request. Get means you are trying to fetch the data, fetch the web page. And there is a response code associated. Basically, this get, response code, and post. Here there can be post, there can be put, whichever. All these are very specific to HTTP. Okay, so here we are just trying to display the response code. See, response code will be 200. HTTP status code will be 200 if everything is fine. You can just Google for HTTP HTTP methods, and you can also Google for HTTP status codes. HTTP status codes. I'll just quickly show you so that it might be useful in your. See, as you can see here, there are a number, like you might have seen a number of times, like 404, not found, etc. That is nothing but HTTP status code. So rather than exploring individually, I would suggest like you can remember something like XX like this. So 2XX means it is success. 3XX means redirect. That means, say you are sending a request to some server, but that server is not available there. It's available in some other URL. So that's called a redirection. Then 400 series means like it is forbidden, or you are unauthorized, or you do not have access to that specific content. 500 means there was some problem on the server side. That can include like the code was wrong, or maybe some configuration at the server was wrong, or whichever. 5XX. And generally when you get any exceptions, on the server side, maybe because of wrong programming or whichever. So we receive 5xs. See, all these codes are related to HTTP, not related to any other application. So similarly, you can explore for HTTP methods. There is get, post, and other HTTP methods. So as you can see here, there is a post, put, and delete. Okay, so all these are. So these delete, patch, put, and all are predominantly used by the web services, which we'll be discussing in the advanced Java. This get and post are being used by the browser.